Yo, what's poppin'? As you guys know, I played in the LCS this weekend, had an absolute blast, and I just wanted to cover really all 7 of my matches. I'll go relatively quickly. Again, I finished X2 and placed 17th, so 1 win from making top 16 and winning prizing, but it's okay. I had a lot of fun. On top of that, the second person that beat me, it made 16th place. So if I would have beaten him, I would have made top 16, but it's okay. Anyway, let's just hop right into it. So this is round number 1 versus Brahim Poke, excuse me. Oh yeah, I think his name was Abraham. So that makes sense. Anyway, so he's a high rated player on DB, 1053. And yeah, let's just do it. So he wins the rock, paper, scissors. Choosing to go first, of course. 40 versus 40. I'm rocking the rock, droll kit, dark ruler, and revolt. So it's okay. Having a Tri-Brigade is nice. Having 2 hand traps and dark ruler is nice. Revolt isn't super live right now, but it's like an okay hand. A little bit more gas would have made it a lot better. My opponent opens quick launch, ash, black, black and black, I guess, chaos space. So pretty good hand. He's got a good normal summon, chaos space, black dragon, and quick launch. So pretty solid. Oh, I recorded all of these videos live, but I forgot to mute myself on Discord. And so I started talking and he could hear me. Anyway, so normal summon black, going to striker, add red MD, add boot, and then we drop droll here. Activate quick launch to bring out tracer, of course. Link into seal, activate boot and pass. So super conservative. And then we top deck kit. And I'm like, okay, literally 1 hand trap kills me. So since we have something to stop the seal, as long as he doesn't have ash, I might have a chance. But even then, yeah, I guess it would have been okay because we just like normal summon, link into Almirage, kit send Nerval add Karos pitch the other kit. But anyway, normal summon kit, activate summon Almirage, activate kit, and I'm like, he drops ash, and I'm like, okay, this isn't looking good. So we just set revolt and pass. I don't know if I should have. It probably doesn't really matter. So he activates seal. First effect is negated, of course. Gets second effect, adding Brotar. Ditching chaos space for Levy. And pass turn. So he top decks Chamber. And now, I don't know if y'all can see where this game is going, but my dude has so much gas. So, summon out Black Dragon. Turn those 2 into seal, so that's some Nibiru insulation right there. Add Wyver Burster. Summon white. By banishing black, activate chaos space, put back, and draw 1. Link into striker. And, yeah, white add black, of course. Summon chamber add tidying. I already know it's over here, but I just figured I'd, see if he can make a mistake. Real quick, shout out to Bao Lam. He was my homie. He hung out with me for like the first 3 rounds of the LCS, so that was really cool of him. Anyway, summon LP bring out Seifert. Banishing 3 for chaos, for Levy, right? Pop 2, link into Romulus. Yeah, basically I'm just 100% dead because like I can't even normal summon kit link off and kit effect because my Almirage is already engraved. Like there's just really no chance here. He has so damn many cards. And so my logic was wait until he summons Savage, hit him with the nib, and try and go like run with the nib token. But then I just didn't even think about him making Apollosa. So he summons Apollosa, and then I just scoop here in a second. So on to game 2. So losing the die roll and losing the first game against Dragon, not a good look. So we've got Called By, Ash, Rescue Cat, Anti-Spell, and Ash. Like, this is amazing. Called By plus Cat is just combo. Plus Anti-Spell is like an FTK against Dragon Link. Especially when we're looking at its hand. World Legacy Guard Dragon, Chaos Space, World Legacy Guard Dragon Boot, and Twin. The Twin is kind of nice, but he needs like a solid starter for him to have any sort of chance. So normal summon Cat effect. Summon out Kit, summon out Kiros. And this is why I really like Cat. Cat is a better single starter than Rat. Every single time, fight me. So we link those two into Blossom. Kit send Nerval. Nerval add Fractal. Blossom, summon out Fractal. Fractal effect. And we just banish 2 here. Summon out Bearbrum. Link into Apollosa. So then we get to add or draw and add, and like this setup is just so nice. So then set, and we pass turn. So we're ending with Apollosa, Called By, Anti-Spell, Revolt, Ash. Like, that's pretty good. Oh, and then he top decks Driver, not a good draw. So we activate Anti-Spell. He discards he chains Twin, discarding World Legacy Guard Dragon, targeting my Anti-Spell and Revolt. We flip the Revolt so that I can get some cards going here. Then we go Blossom and Nerve, so we can add, draw, put back. I probably shouldn't have. There wasn't really a reason for me to keep this Imperm over the Fractal. I should have kept Fractal for guaranteed follow-up, but it's okay. So he activates Chaos Space, pitching Driver. I Ash it. Then he goes, just shows me his hand and scoops. Game 3, very important. Opening hands, Nib, Ash, Imperm, Dark Ruler, Rat. So 4 going second cards, and Rat is pretty good. My opponent opens Quick Launch, Brotar, Black, Ash, and White. So not great. Quick Launch, I mean, it's playable, but opening Black and White really sucks. But at least he has a hand trap, he has Quick Launch. Like, it's not the worst hand I've ever seen. It's definitely better than last game. So summon Striker, add Boot, activate Quick Launch, summon out Tracer, link into Seal, of course. Summon out White, excuse me. Go into LP, summon out Black, and right here I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be okay. Just him not being able to search Black, like him hard opening it, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be fine. Like, Nib plus Ash is crazy. So he activates LP, we chain Nib, activate Seal, chain Ash, and yeah, we're doing all right. So here I was thinking, like, I mean, I could, go for like the whole combo, but so anyway, we normal summon Rat effect, and he makes the decision for me. Like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the whole Zoo combo or not, but and like trying, I guess, OTK, but he ashes me. I'm like, okay, whatever. We're just gonna sit on Zeus. So Nib beat over token. Borbo, sorry, I forget. Brotar comes back and he gets to add Levy. And Borbo attack directly. Overlay. This is the one time where Tiger Mortar might have been nice, because we could have gone like Trident, pop Brotar, and then still had 2 sends on Zeus, but I'm still happy with this. So anyway, he top decks Imperm, not great. It would have been really bad, actually, if I would have had the Trident to pop the Brotar, because then he could just Impermed my my Zeus. So links into Striker, and big think here. And we do end up just negating because, like, I know he has Levy, and then what's the other card? Like, and also, yeah, it's like I'm just not that worried. Like, yeah, he summons Levy, pop pop, but we still get to chain Zeus, and now he just has absolutely nothing. We've still got Kit. Oh, and we top deck Revolt. So normal summon Kit, Kit effect for 4. We get hit with Imperm, poke. Oh, here I just completely forgot to link this into Almirage. I absolutely should have. Before you say anything in the comments, I should have linked this into Almirage, but it's okay. We have 1 interruption. My opponent is going to have 1 card, top decks abs, and that's just GG. So that's round 1. My opponent didn't draw the best, but you know what? We take those. Yeah, and in this game, honestly, his hand wasn't gonna matter that much. Like, with all the stuff that we drew, we were just gonna play through. We were just gonna negate whatever he had. So yeah, let's hop into round 2. Round 2 is me versus Bruce Wenzel. A lot of people use alts for the LCS, of course, so he doesn't really have any experience. But again, my boy Bao Lam just representing. So we win the RPS here. I think I won the RPS, I want to say 2 times this whole tournament, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we open with Reborn, Kit, Ash, Karos, and IO. My opponent opens with Sea Guide, called by Redbeard, Golden Hair, and Ash. So clearly Plunders. I don't know what Plunders do. Spoiler alert, I throw game 1 because I just did not know what these cards were doing. So we normal summon Kit, link into Almirage, activate Nerval, or send Nerval effect. We get hit with the Ash Blossom. So thinking we just set IO and pass. My opponent summons Redbeard. Redbeard. Oh, also we were talking in voice chat here. So some of these, like, you're not really going to see what we were doing because it's all in voice chat. My opponent had a really cool German accent too, and he was super chill. I like Bruce. Anyway, so he activates Sea Guide to summon and then add back. Links into Blackbeard. Beats over my Almirage and then activate Blackbeard effect. And this summons out from the extra deck and attaches. Oh, so right here. Oh yeah, so he gets to draw. And then right here, I didn't finish reading this card effect. Discard 1 card, then target 1 spell or trap card, banish it, and then you can add 1. Like, I'm pretty sure I can Ash this banish effect, but I never do because I didn't finish reading the whole effect, but it's okay. I don't know how useful the IO would have been. It probably would have been useful. So we activate Ash. He doesn't chain the called by, which is interesting. I guess the field spell doesn't matter that much. I don't really know. So we activate Karos, pitching Nerval to summon itself out. Activate Nerval, that gets hit with called by. And we still have 2 engraved, so we're looking okay, I guess. So thinking. Activate Karos, banish 2 to summon out double Dragon Lords. This I just think was played really poorly. So we activate double Dragon Lords, send that to extra, poke for 16. God, well, I just think I didn't have enough fodder to out the ship, right? Like, I wasn't really going to be able to get out anything big enough with only like 2 monsters to banish. Yeah, the call to buy really hurt too. So, and then we just pass. He top decks booty. He's thinking. Activate Golden Hair, discard 2 special. And then that summons out Bluebeard. Link into Blackbeard again. Blackbeard's a really good card. So he crashes. Oh, actually, it doesn't crash. Oh, and this was the play I just knew wasn't right. I think I should have just let the two monsters crash and live to fight another day. But I knew, like, and I like thought about this and I was like, okay, you can't activate double Dragon Lords until he activates Blackbeard, because then Blackbeard's just going to chain and get a monster out and whatever. And then right there, I honestly got tilted and scooped. Just took a second, relax, calm down, get back into it. Don't be an idiot. Just calm down. We're Gucci. We're Gucci gang. So we go into game 2, and this hand is just chef's kiss. Twin Twisters, Nerval, Tenki, Anti-Spell, and Cat. Like, Cat plus access to Karos and another Tri-Brigade is just so strong. My opponent has Droplet, Lightning Storm, Sea Guide, Lightning Storm, and Whitebeard. I don't know if like these two is full combo or not. I don't know, Plunders, don't ask. But Lightning Storm would be good if I did not have Anti-Spell. So we normal summon Cat Effect, bring out Karos and Kit. Link into Blossom. Send Nerval, add Fractal. You know the drill. Blossom, summon out Fractal. Banishing 2 to summon out Bearbrum. Linking into Apollosa. Draw, Droll, put back. Yeah, what did I put back? How did I already forget? Oh, put back Tenki. Yeah. And then we add Revolt. And I'm pretty sure I put back Nerval. I don't know. Like, I literally didn't know if Droll had any effect on this deck or not. So I just was like, whatever. At the very worst, it'll be something to discard to hit the equip. So my opponent draws Redbeard. In standby, we activate Anti-Spell. He chains Droplet to negate the Apollosa. So we still have a couple interruptions, but nothing too crazy. Then Whitebeard effect summons out the Golden Hair. Activate Sea Guide, summon itself out, and add back Whitebeard. As always, we link into Redbeard. Battle phase beat over, and that's okay. And so I forgot that Droplet halves the attack and then negates the effect. So she was at 1200 attack and not 0. So I only take 400. Then, yeah, he activates Blackbeard effect to summon out Brawn, which isn't very useful against my deck. Draws and then attacks. We chain Revolt, summoning out 3. This is best so that you play around Nib. Yeah. And I always leave one monster banished so that if my opponent does out the Shurag, then I still get to search. It's really, really important. So Shurag effect to banish, and then he goes ahead and activates this effect to negate, or to pop my Anti-Spell. Then he gets to add. I should have dropped a Droll after he drew for Blackbeard, but I wanted my draw off of Nerval. So maybe it was still correct, so I can guarantee follow-up, but anyway. Now he activates Lightning Storm on my Twin Twisters, summons out Redbeard, and passes turn. So now we're in a good position. So standby, he activates Redbeard to summon out Mork. Mork is the one that can banish, if I'm not mistaken. Banish a monster? Oh no, yeah, banish it, then add. Okay. So then he goes ahead and banishes my Shurag, adding Shipyard. Normal summon Fractal, and then he activates the Contact Sea. I do some stupid stuff. Then we go ahead and activate Fractal, and here my opponent doesn't know the ruling that we can actually activate the Fractal effect. He thought that Contact Sea stopped it, so we just call the judge, and judge shows up, clears everything up, and we are good to go. Go ahead, banish that guy, and then we go poke, poke, poke. Since we can't, of course, link into anything else. And we go ahead, set the imperm and pass. he top decks Ash Blossom. That's not particularly useful, I don't think. Activate Lightning Storm to banish the Imperm, or destroy the Imperm. Activate Shipyard, adding Sea Guide by discarding Ash. Change roll. I'm like, I don't care. I figured the odds that he was going to be able to out both Shurag and Fractal with one card weren't very high. Again, I don't know the deck. That could have been completely wrong, but that's just how I felt. So he summons out Sea Guide. Golden Hair brings herself out. Farfa started watching. Farfa, well, clearly was watching because of Plunders, but yeah, Farfa watched like this whole match. Well, the whole rest of the match. So goes into Blackbeard and equips, beats over my Fractal, and beats over Contact C, which was, oh, yeah, which wasn't useful at all, I don't think. If anything, that helps me. Top deck Karos, and that's a very, very good draw. So he activates the Blackbeard effect to equip, or excuse me, to equip and special. Activate Karos, Chain Veiler to negate, and then it's basically just hop, skip, and a jump to lethal. We summon out Blossom using those two, adding Kit. Kit effect, summon out Blossom. Kit, banish 2. I think I also wasn't really aware of how many life points he had here. Sorry, banish 3. I like wasn't really looking at it or paying attention or something. So anyway, we go into access code. We have enough stuff to pop his whole back row, and we're good. Alex0000 gave me my first loss, and gotta love to see it is also a frequent watcher, so thank you, my friend. Anyway, my opponent, of course, chooses to go first. Opening hands, Foolish, Tanky, Reborn, Droll, and Imperm, so pretty good. I mean, 2 interruptions, a bunch of starters, Extender. My opponent opens Golden Hair, Sea Guide, I think that's all 3 games, Contact Sea, Droplet, and Plunder Patrol, Shipping. Normal summon Golden Hair, link into Almirage. Sea Guide effects, summon itself out, and add back Golden Hair. Link those 2 into Blackbeard. And then just set 1 pass, which is not very inspiring. So we top deck Fractal, which is pretty good. Activate Imperm, and then activate Tenki, adding Rat, normal summon Rat, and then my opponent uses the Contact C. This is where Elsa is really good in the extra deck, but I just couldn't make room. Activate Fractal, send Kit, send Nerval, add Karos. Reborn, bring out Fractal. That's the droplet, right? Activate Fractal, banishing 2. I was just showing him what I added. And he lets that go through. I think he should have negated the Fractal, but he just didn't really know. So we activate Ancient Warriors, sending the Contact C to send back the Blackbeard. That was 100% just to get the Contact C off board. Because now we go Borbo, and I could have extended more. I could have been pretty close to pushing for game, but I'm glad I didn't. So anyway, we go poke, poke, poke. And from here, oh yeah, we took full damage. Chakanine, Dryadent, and Zeus. Dryadent may have been better since I kind of have an established board, but I figured I had enough follow-up between Foolish and Karos that, like, if I wipe my board, who cares? Top decks Bluebeard. Thinking. Normal summon Golden Hair. I just I activate the Dragon Lords to return it to hand. He then activates Droplet to negate the Zeus. Activate Golden Hair, summon itself out. Banish Shape Shipping, and add the emblem. Or send it, I guess. Goes into Blackbeard and beat over Fractal. I'm like, okay. Activate summon out Liss, which is the monster negate. Let's see. When your opponent activates a monster effect. Yeah, so Liss is the monster negate. He then draws a card, draws Ash, and I drop Droll. Beats over double Dragon Lords. And he goes ahead and passes turn. So we top deck evenly match, which is useless here. In draw phase, activate Zeus. Activate Zeus. And I think that was... Oh, yeah, he was... One of these cards lets him draw. So he just went ahead, reached for the stars, and was not able to reach it. So we normal summon Kairos, banish 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and summon out the boy, Shurag, and then we just... That's exactly game. Whew. So honestly, that match was really tight. Like I was down bad at the end there, but ended pulling through. So that was match 2. Fun. I was really surprised at how competent Plunders were. I just haven't really played anybody that plays Plunder. So easy peasy. Going on to match number 3. So we're 2-0 at this point. And yeah, let's do it. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I win the rock, paper, scissors here. So I'm 1-2 so far. Of course, we've got 40 versus 40. We open Nerval, Kit, Imperm, Nib, and Barrage. My opponent opens Nadir, Invo, Ecclesia, Shaddoll Fusion, and Maximus. So his hand is pretty good. Like Shaddoll Fusion plus Nadir, like that's pretty solid. It's not quite Alistair Nadir, but it's good. And then my hand, of course, is pretty solid. A couple Tri-Brigades, Imperm, and, some golden second cards. So normal summon, Nerval. Oh, also, before anybody flames me, we said good luck in voice chat and then said that we're just going to talk through here. So normal summon, Nerval. Link off into Almirage, adding Kairos. Kairos effect, pitching Kit to summon itself out, and sending Fractal. Now we go ahead and banish 2, summon out Bearbrum, link those 2 into Rugal, adding Revolt and putting back the Barrage, and then set 2. Of course, I didn't know what my opponent was on, so I figured, like, if I'm playing Dragon Link or if I'm playing Drytron, like, I want as strong of interruptions as I can, and that is Nib. So top deck's another Nadir, which, this deck can be really grindy, but that's not very good for this turn. Activate Shaddoll Fusion, sending Driver and Dragon, summon out Construct, and I got super lucky. He targets the Imperm with Dragon, so we chain the Imperm on Construct, and he gets neither effect. Link into Gravity Controller and Construct effect to add back the Shaddoll Fusion. Activate Nadir. Sending Entis to add a Fleur-de-Lis. He targets the Revolt, which I don't... Yeah, I guess there's nothing really better to target. So, yeah, we summon out 4 and link into Shurag. And we don't activate the effect here. To protect from Ash Blossom, we do activate Nerval and Kit, just because I want to make sure my Nerval goes through. Cirque Sihar, another homie that watches a lot of the videos. So what's up, fam? I appreciate you. Summons out Ecclesia effect, adding the punishment. Sorry, I'm just going to keep shouting people out. Ghost AK, really good Colorado player. So, banish Entis for Maximus effect, sending 2, Apcalone and Titanic Lad. We send Blossom and Apollosa. Top deck the Ash Blossom, which would have been nice when he activated Nadir earlier, but it is what it is. I put it back. I was thinking, like, I don't know, maybe he'll push really hard. Like, he's already gone 1, 2, 3, 4 summons. Like, maybe Nib could be useful, but I probably should have kept the Ash. Discards. So now he summons Fleur. I chain Rugal, just to make sure that one of these effects can resolve. He summons Fleur and negates the Omen. Goes battle phase. He attacks into All Mirage. I just chain it. I don't chain it because I'm an idiot. Why didn't I chain All Mirage? What am I doing? Fleur runs over the Rugal. Rugal effect lowers everybody's attack. And he goes main 2, setting Schism, setting Punishment, and setting the Nadir Servant and pass. So, of course, in the end phase, he gets to resolve Titan and add Ecclesia. Nerval comes back to my hand. And then there's my boy. Barrage honestly sticks to my hand for a few of these games. So we go normal summon Nerval. He thinks and thinks. Activate Nerval. Banishing 2 to summon double Dragon Lords. And that triggers the Omen. Omen pops Nadir, which isn't the best, but it's okay. Barrage. Activate Barrage. He then activates Punishment, targeting my double Dragon Lords. And oh, did I not chain? Wow, I played this so bad. I should have chained double Dragon Lords, like targeting, I don't know, whatever, targeting Gravity Controller or something, because then Punishment would just fizzle. God, that was bad. It's okay. Dragon pops the Barrage. We link into Blossom. The other thing is, I knew he had Schism. Schism's dead now because he activated Punishment. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try and push for games. So Blossom adding, and then Nerval adds Karos, or Nerval adds Fractal. Karos is added by Shurag. There we go. Blossom summoning out the kit effect for 3. Summon out Doom Eagle. Doom Eagle, what do we shuffle back? Oh, we shuffle back Driver for the disrespect. Link those 2 into access code, and I did that because I wanted another attribute so that I could have another pop. And we draw Ash, and my opponent scoops because the writing was on the wall. Game 2, my opponent goes first. Opening hands, Fractal, Ash, Blossom, Tenki, Revolt, Rat. That's a pretty good hand. Fractal, Rat, and an interruption. Happy with that. My opponent opens Cosmic, Ecclesia, Nadir, Pot of Prosperity, and Invocation. So, not ideal. Prosperity is good, but is it that good? I don't know. Nadir's going to get hit, and Ecclesia is a good card. But so he activates Prosperity for 3, called by Ash and Ariel. So I know now my Ash is just going to be completely useless. Normal summon Ecclesia. I just like whatever, throw my Ash at it, gets negated with called by. Adding Punishment. Activate Nadir. Sending Apolone. Apolone adds Maximus. Nadir adds Maximus. Apolone adds Schism. And then he sends Invocation. I don't really know why he went for the Maximus play. Like, he knows what I'm playing. He knows I have 2 cards in my extra deck that I'm happy to send. Like, anyway, so he sends Titan. He sends Predaplant. I send Blossom plus Bearbrum, which is pretty damn good if you ask me. So Blossom adds, Brum adds Revolt. I just kind of wanted, like, I already had one, so I just wanted to get it to the bottom of my deck. So I knew I wasn't going to draw it. And then Blossom draws Kit, so that's pretty good. He sets 2, I believe sets 3, and passes. So Titan is going to go ahead and add Knight. So we've got to play through Punishment, Cosmic, Schism, and Knight. And then we top deck evenly. Like, ooh, it goes in so hard. So we go battle phase, activate evenly, and what's he got left? Punishment. Fractal effect, send Kit, send Nerval, add Karos. Normal summon Kit, and Kit effect. Oh, he's thinking on summon. He knows I have Karos, but okay, so Kit effect, 1, 2, 3, 4. Summon out Shurag effect, and he doesn't even bother chaining. Link into Blossom, the second Blossom coming in clutch. I don't know why people only run one. Like 2 is so good. Blossom, summon out Fractal. Fractal effect, banishing 2 for double Dragon Lords. Activate Tenki. Tenki add Fractal. That should have been Ram. But we link 2 into Rugal. Draw and put back Rescue Cat and pass. Here I was just throwing so hard. Like I could have made an Appaloosa play. I could have done stuff to like more interruptions is better. More interruptions is better. I just didn't. And like, yeah, I don't know. Why did I put back Revolt? Like what was I doing? But he top decks Aerial and passed. Just skips out of there. No GG, nothing. But what are you going to do? So there you have it. This video is pretty damn long. We're at 35 minutes. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Yeah, this LCS was so much fun. But I didn't want to do like each video or each match its own video because that just becomes kind of tedious too. Anyway, that's all I got. If you made it this far, thank you. I love you. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.